In today's video, we're going to be taking this 23 F450 with the high output Powerstroke for a MPG loop. We've got quite the drive ahead of us. It's not really that far, but a good 30-35 minute drive to really put it through the paces and see what kind of MPG it gets. But I'm just leaving my shop. Let me lock it up real quick and see you guys on the road. Inside of the truck, I want to go ahead and reset the trip computer. We're going to be relying on a computer for this test. See, trip 1, we're getting 11.3 right now, just driving. But let's go ahead and reset this. And we're also going to put this truck in eco mode. But with that being said, this is going to be point to point. So I'm not going to reset it when the truck is rolling already. I'm going to go ahead and reset it here, and we're going to see what this truck will get on about, I don't know, 40-minute drive from here. We'll know how long it was because this thing's also timing it. But anyway, let's get on the road. See you guys once we get rolling. So on the road and only about 3 miles in, the truck is doing pretty good. We're at 13.1 miles to the gallon right now, and eco mode, because you know I could burn 80 out here, and I think if I were to do that, it wouldn't be a reasonable test. I mean, if you are considering the MPG at all, you shouldn't really, in this size of a truck, you really shouldn't be passing 70, because after those speeds, 65, 70 at the most, really 65. Beyond that speed, it's kind of bad. I mean, especially this is a 450. The gearing on this truck is way more city than it is highway. It's going to require quite a bit of RPM. Even though it's light load, it's going to require some RPM to maintain high rates of speed. So this truck just doesn't do well with high rates of speed. So I could probably reset this computer and put up a much better number, but I think we all want to see what the truck can get from a stop to stop, you know, with the stop lights in there, some highway, whatever. But this truck will probably get 20 miles to the gallon if it were reset right now. So I will go ahead and put some miles on this truck. But as it sits right now, since just talking, we're 7 minutes into the drive and we are at 14.2 miles to the gallon. 4.8 miles in, 7 minutes. So let's go ahead and drive. Let's put some miles on this girl, and see you guys in a few. All right, quick MPG check in. We are at 18 minutes, 16.7 miles, and we've achieved 17 miles to the gallon. Now, like I said, relatively conservative driving, because can't really get crazy out here with the speed, or else it kind of would defeat the purpose. So I'm going to check in again once we continue to drive. I'm going to put on my tunes and see you guys in a few minutes. All right, now we are at 17.5 for 26 miles in. But what I want to show you guys is this other menu that I discovered here. Bear with me as no one's driving the truck. I'm holding the camera in my hands. It's free. Who's driving? So this thing right here shows you your real-time MPG. We're cruising here at 66, and I'm pretty impressed. You know, a truck this size going, 66 miles an hour, sometimes touching 70. I'm pretty much keeping it under 70, over 60. Pretty impressive. You can see as we hit a slight hill, the MPG will drop down to 15, or as we kind of go down the hill, it goes all the way up to over 30. So pretty interesting to see the mileage kind of do its thing in these different menus, but impressive nonetheless to have a truck that is this size getting 17.6. Now keep in mind that is with the stop. You know, we started this at my shop. That's with a stop here that we're getting this kind of mileage. So pretty impressive. Very nice. Very nice for a truck this size to know that, yeah, you can get decent mileage. You just gotta watch the speed and maybe use eco mode, and it's not too unreasonable. This number, 17.6, it's probably getting 18, 19 real time without any stops. This number cannot be achieved with my 7.3 liter Godzilla F350, much smaller truck, lighter truck. Can't get this number. It is geared to 430 gearing, perfect gearing for that truck, for that engine. Great pulling power, great work truck, no shortage of power. The suspension leaves a little bit to be desired compared to the 450, but yeah, it cannot achieve this number. Only caveat to that is I think the gasoline is so much cheaper than the diesel that ultimately it's cheaper to run it. If you get on this truck though, if you get on the 6.7 high output or standard output for that matter, the mileage is gonna drop down to around where that 7.3 is anyway. But if you drive it conservatively, then you can get some numbers that the 7.3 cannot get. Ultimately, with a 48 gallon tank, you can get some serious range, but the actual cost at the end of the day, it's gonna be close. But I think the 7.3 might be better. It's hard to say. Put some weight behind them, the 6.7 is going to be better. You know, if you got to move weight any type of distance, 6.7 is going to be better. City driving, 6.7 is still going to be better, but your distance traveled isn't going to be that far. So maybe the 7.3 overall cost will be better. You need the highway driving to make the 6.7 cost better than the 7.3, I think. But anyway, I'm going to continue this drive. I'm going to touch base once we get back, or once we get not back, but once we get to the final destination here. It's going to be a nice little treat there for us, so stay tuned. See you guys there. All right, and here we are at our final destination. We got 18.2 miles to the gallon, 41-minute drive, and 39 miles. So that kind of puts in perspective our time it took us to travel. 39 miles, 41 minutes, not too bad. Watching our speed, and yeah, I am pretty impressed with how this truck did. This lets you know that when you're being conservative with your driving, this size of a truck is not too bad of a vehicle. It can be somewhat efficient, but yeah, check it out. I mean, freaking F450, high output, tons of power, but very impressive. So anyway, guys, I'm just meeting up with Powerstroke Tech Talk. He noticed something wrong with the truck, I think. I don't know, what did he notice wrong? I'm not exactly sure what's going on here.
When he turns, you got driving. When you turn, your wheels light up the way you're going, the direction you're going.
What does?
These lights will actually turn with your steering.
No, it's in park. Get inside and put it
when you're in drive mode.
Get inside and put it in drive. So you're telling me that the light aims for me?
Yes, that light will aim for him when he goes.
No shit. Okay, we're gonna give him the key. He's noticing something. Maybe something's wrong, huh? Something wrong with it?
No, they're driving lights like the F-150.
Oh, it aims for you? I didn't know that either. It's a bunch of stuff that I'm finding that I didn't know. Oh, it does. What?
Very cool.
That is kind of what?
Wheel to the left. That light's gonna indicate light your way that way.
You know, it'd be slick. What if? Oh shit, that is kind of cool. It'd be sweet if they did it with the mirror too, huh?
Added little feature. Nice. I like that.
Well, what if you wired in another light though?
Why not?
You know,
You could.
load off of it.
Load up the circuit.
Yeah. So what if we loaded off the circuit and just put one fucking beam in that way? Just fucking...
So you have to be in drive, but check it
What?
out. The fog lights actually work as
A little bit of behind the scenes on the PTT,
driving lights or
in the
corner
PTT
lights,
world
just
here.
like the F-150 when you turn the steering wheel.
I didn't, honestly, I didn't know F-150s did that.
Super Duty. I like the trim level. There you go.
Oh, they're bright now. All right, now it's not doing it, but the C-rings got brighter. I wonder what changed. Look, it's not doing it now. Look how bright the C-rings got. Did he turn on the brights or something? They got
No, the headlights went off.
the headlights went off.
Turn the headlights on.
Oh, you gotta have the headlights on. So when the headlights turn on, the C-rings get dimmer.
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh, wow.
dude.
Wow, they got really brighter.
Yeah, they did. It's almost like they're turned up.
Oh, those are the dents on the bumper. Son of a bean.
I know. He said the bumper was coming.
That chrome grill looks fucking dope, dude.
I know.
That's a bad bitch.
But anyway, guys, I guess we're going to wrap this video up. Thank you for watching. Sub to the channel. There's going to be tons of content coming out. Check out Powerstroke Tech Talk. I'm sure you heard of them. And see you guys next time. Over and out.